Ah, shit. So I did a little bit more digging on this Shannon Sharpe situation, man. And the story goes that he raped a girl that he met at the gym. Man, this sounds like some Tupac and some Mike Tyson shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, man, for real. I don't think he did that shit, bro. He don't exhibit that type of behavior. You know what I'm saying? He a celebrity, bro. He don't need to rape no woman. What the fuck is going on? He got women like willing to give him some sex, man. Motherfuckers when they famous, got money, they don't have to rape and all that other stuff, man. It's false accusations, man, and you know, I don't think he did that. You know, and now the media is all over that shit like right on rice. Feel what I'm saying? All right. What is fucking stupid, bro? Trying to make you look bad. Trying to take down your career, everything that you built. You feel what I'm saying? Everything that you built over the years, they always want to fuck shit up, man. You know, women are like that, man. Look at Sub 5 Stalker, bro. She got mad at me because I didn't want to sleep with her. You know, she called the cops on me, tried to have me arrested. You know, it's those certain ones who you really gotta watch out for when you got the bag. I hate to say it, guys, but this is the curse of the bag. That comes with the territory. Women falsely accusing you of rape, you know, just so they can get a dollar bill out of you. Feel what I'm saying? So he raped a girl he met at a gym. Come on, bro. He never has exhibited that type of behavior. It's not in you to like rape if you haven't been accused of that or even caught doing it in your past. The thing is, man, guys who are rapists and shit like that, they exhibit that type of behavior when they're younger. When they're in, you know what I'm saying? They got a long list of sexual assault. You know what I'm saying? Going to jail for this, you know what I'm saying? It's like he's not that type of person, bro. He's already 50-something years old, and all of a sudden he gonna want to rape, break the law. You know what I'm saying? It has to be in you from a young age to do all that shit, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Tupac didn't rape nobody, but he ended up going to jail for inappropriate touching. You see what I'm saying? So I'm sorry, fellas. That's the curse of the bag. You gotta take it. You know, document everything when you're with that woman. Save all the texts and all that other stuff. That's all you can do. So he met the woman at the gym. Okay, so there was some interest. He got her number and he hooked up with her. So there was some interest there, bro. She was interested in him because he had the bag. So there was some interest. They got together. You know. So apparently he must have did something that she didn't like. These women, they get pissed off, they want to run to the media. You pissed them off somehow, they want to run to the media and try to ruin your life, man. I had it happen to me, man. I know how women are. Not all of them, but some of them. Sub-5 Stalker exhibited that type of behavior, bro. You know, the same type of behavior. If you don't do as I say do, I'm going to call the cops. I'm going to get you in trouble. I'm going to have you arrested. I'm going to ruin your career. I'm going to ruin your life if you don't sleep with me. You feel what I'm saying? In his case, that was the opposite. It was the opposite with his case. You know what I'm saying? I know how some of these narcissists are, bro. I know how they are. They want to ruin your life because they want your money, or they want to ruin your life because you don't want to sleep with them. Sub-5 Stalker exhibited the same type of behavior, bro. You see what I'm saying? He met at the gym. Like, what is... I don't know, man. Maybe motherfuckers need to start going to their own type of gym. He got enough money to have his private gym at home. Why you gotta go out into the public? That's moving stupid. I got my own gym at home. I don't need to go to the gym. A lot of celebrities got their home gym, bro. Celebrities gotta move differently, man. I'm sorry. You can't be in the public like that. You see what happened to what's his name? 6ix9ine? You know, Tekashi 6ix9ine. He went to the public gym and he got beat up. Dummy, you went to a public gym where people know your face, bro. And he was broke. That's why he couldn't get nothing else. Like, bro, buy your own gym equipment. Buy your own gym equipment and work out at your house, bro. You don't need to be at the gym mingling with bitches who just want you for your money. That's how niggas get into trouble. I told niggas this before, man. Going out to public without security. He got enough money to hire security and shit when he goes out into public. Feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's the curse of the bag. I forgot to tell you that. Once you get rich, it won't be all cookies and cream, bro. You're going to have women just like that accusing you of rape. That's why you got to be smart how you move, man. Like, what is Shannon Sharpe being at a public gym? You got enough money to have your own private gym at home. So he met her at the gym. The woman who's accusing him of rape right now, he met her at a gym. And you gotta exhibit that type of behavior when you're very little, small. You know, when you're small, or when you're little, or like when you're coming up in your teens. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he got, you gotta be a bad man to like really want to rape a female. You have to be like an evil guy from the get-go. He can't just all of a sudden become evil in his 50s and shit. He never exhibited that type of behavior before. Of being violent and shit like that. Nah. Look, think about it, bro. Rape is a violent act. You have to be a violent person from like your teenage years to your 20s. You exhibit that type of behavior because you are a violent person. Shannon Sharpe is not a violent person. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, they doing it because he's black and It's a green light for black celebrities, the black men who got money. You know what I'm saying? They see you as a lick. And yeah, he fumbled the bag being fucking stupid. You feel what I'm saying? Because of the way he was moving though. You at the gym with no security. You at a public gym? Like, bruh, I told niggas this, bruh. As a black celebrity with money, you have to move differently. You gotta have your own gym at your house. That's a good way to get your ass sued right there. Messing with certain type of females. A woman can ruin your life. I said this before, bro. Sub 5 stalker, like I said, man, she exhibited the same type of behavior that the woman who's suing Shannon Sharpe. You feel what I'm saying? You can't move like that, bro. You can't move like a sexual deviant, bro. Like just straight up a sex demon like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't move like that, bro. I'm like, bro, you going to the gym, you meeting females at a gym as a celebrity. That's not a good thing, man. The less women you deal with as a celebrity, the less chance you have, the less chance of that shit gonna happen. That's why you gotta move with one woman at a time, man. And then, you know what I'm saying, certain females are off limits, like OnlyFans models. They're known for being gold digging, man. And like, for her to be an OnlyFans model, that's a red flag within itself. Because that means that she's selling her body for money, right? Or she's letting dudes look at her naked. That's a shady personality within itself right there. You feel what I'm saying? She's out to make money. She's out to make money just off her sexuality. That's a red flag within itself. You feel what I'm saying? So that was his fault, man, messing with the wrong type of female. And then he didn't like check her background, because the person who's shady, they're gonna be shady from the get-go, from when they're young. Look at Sean Kingston, okay? He had a list of things that he was doing before he became famous. His personality says con artist all over the place. Okay? So he did a lot of conning and stuff before he became famous. So then after he started having money problems, then he went back to conning again. Being a con artist, right? He has exhibited that type of behavior since he was like small. He learned it from his mom. You feel what I'm saying? So we gotta work out today. No food, no lunch. I had some food earlier. We're gonna have a lunch. We're gonna skip lunch. So you gotta understand that, bro. Women are after your money, and they'll do anything and everything to try to get it from you. Especially if you're an older guy like that. Oh, come on, man. He should have known better. You know, you met the female at the gym, bro. Like, man, those are the type of women to stay away from, man. OnlyFans model hanging out at the gym. That's suspect right there. That's suspect right there, bro. So now he has a $50 million lawsuit. Boy, you really gotta be very careful when you're dealing with these women, bro. When you got the bag as a black man, you up for grabs, bro. They're gonna try to ruin this man's career. All because they want some money from him. Damn, these bitches are shady as fuck. Not all of them. I can't generalize. But a lot of them bitches are shady, bro. That's why you gotta tread lightly when you got the bag. You gotta move different. What I mean by move different, you gotta check this bitch's background out. Cause a shady person got a list of shady shit that they went to jail for in the past. You feel what I'm saying? Her character. Check about her character. Has she ever went to jail for forgery or whatever? Have she ever, did some shady shit to go to jail for? Has she got any violations? Like, you remember that guy, the lotto winner, Shakespeare, right? Remember? He was with that one white girl, and that white girl had a criminal record, bruh, of fraud, forgery, right? So she had a criminal history, bruh, and he was dealing with a female, without knowing it, a female who has went to jail and broke the law many times. So yeah, it was only right for her to kill him just so she could get his money. I'm not gonna get a girlfriend once I hit the bag. Get the bag, bro. This is like, okay, no, don't get a girlfriend, bro. Nah, don't deal with no. Just deal with escorts. That's all you need to do. Escorts. Because I feel like same thing's gonna happen to me if I try to get a girlfriend. I'm gonna end up getting sued, or people. You got money, you become a target, bro. That's why it's good to get the money and run, man. Don't be sticking around, hanging out at gyms, trying to get numbers and stuff. That's the bait traps, man, that they stick out there for you. You know what I'm saying? And I forget to tell you that. Well, no, I don't. I tell you this all the time, that you're gonna attract women that really don't love you. I made a video about this the other night. Once you get the bag, you're gonna attract women who really don't love you, and their intentions is only to get your money from you. That's the curse of the bag. The bag is gonna come with a curse. You know what I'm saying? The bag is cursed, but you gotta accept that. You gotta accept that. Okay, I accept that the bag is gonna be cursed, and I accept it. I accept the bag is gonna be cursed, and I gotta take whatever comes with the bag. If you accept it, then go ahead, just be aware. Women gonna do that to you. What happened to what's his name, Sharpe? I can't even pronounce his words. Whatever happened to Shannon Sharpe, okay, it might happen to you once you get the bag. So you gotta tread lightly, bro. That's why I see a lot of niggas with Lamborghinis. They don't park their car just anywhere. Anytime you see a Lamborghini, it's floating through. I told you ever see a Lamborghini at a grocery store, or you ever see a Lamborghini outside of a 7-Eleven or something? You feel what I'm saying? Nah, you can't park that car just any old where, because it's worth something. It's worth a lot of money. It ain't just a $60,000 car. It's not just $100,000 car. Lamborghinis go from 350,000 to like 500 grand. Okay, it's the same thing when you're a celebrity. You can't just be anywhere. You can't be just at a public gym, bro. Like trying to meet chicks. That's how you get the Me Too movement treatment out here, bro. That's a nice AMG Benz, man. You feel what I'm saying? So the bag will come with a curse. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, what was you doing at a gym, a public gym, bro? Ain't you Shannon Sharpe? You got money. Some motherfuckers think it's okay just to be anywhere as a celebrity. No. You gotta move like you the president. Your security wasn't there, bro? You got enough money to hire security, man. You feel what I'm saying? So this guy, he kind of deserved it, you know, getting caught up like that because the way he was moving. You feel what I'm saying? Like me, if I got the bag, bro, I'm gonna be meeting women and shit like that, but I'm gonna be watching my hands and I'm gonna be documenting everything that goes on between us. You know, I'm gonna keep texts, you know, document texts and stuff like that, save the text that you get from her, record shit, you know what I'm saying? Like before you do the nasty freaky thing with her, record her, man. Have her on video. Inside your house. You know. What I'm saying? It's like how you move, man. You know, that's how you gonna get over, bro. It's how you move. Dudes be moving sloppy, that's the reason why they get caught up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think this dude did that, man. You know, he hasn't been exhibiting that type of behavior throughout his whole entire career. And all of a sudden he gets a rape case out of nowhere, bro. Come on, man. You feel what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Like he's all of a sudden a violent guy, because that's a violent act. A rape act is a violent act. If you're not a violent person, you can't all of a sudden become violent out of nowhere, bro. A lot of the times, motherfuckers, they exhibit that behavior when they're young, bro. When in their teens, they're in and out of juvie, they're going to jail for something. Because motherfuckers they got violent tempers and stuff. You feel what I'm saying? If Shannon Sharpe ain't never been to jail his whole entire life, bro, he don't have a violent temper. He's not violent. You can't all of a sudden become violent if you ain't never been violent throughout your whole entire life. You feel what I'm saying? So these accusations are false. These accusations are false. Doing that because they want some money and he a black celebrity. $50 million lawsuit. Come on, man. It's not a $5 million lawsuit, not a $10 million. Come on, bro. Just the lawsuit, the $50 lawsuit, the $50 lawsuit, just the price, or the way they jacked it up to like 50 million. It says like this is a scam and it's not true. You feel what I'm saying? Because this person is trying to get rich. Usually when somebody who has got touched or whatever, or got raped or whatever, they looking for a quick payday or something, maybe like $5 or $10 million or whatever, right? You know, they're trying to get that quick buck. But when somebody's trying to get rich, they jack that price up to like 50 million. I want 50 million for getting raped. I want 50 million. It's like, no. You don't, just like Jay-Z said, Jay-Z, my words are off, man. Um, just like Jay-Z said, right? Just like he said, why not? Why come at me for money? How come how come you can't take me to like a civil trial or civil of whatever he said? You know, you want the money, and you want to see me go to jail, right? But they come after him in a different way. Just money. I want money from you. That's it. For getting raped. Like you can see Donovan Sharpe like closing the door, like, I gotcha. Now it's time to get raped. You stepping up in here, nigga, you get raped. Right up the motherfucking brown now, baby. I raped a few niggas myself. Didn't really enjoy it. Not that much, but it felt good to the motherfucker though. You know what I'm saying? You know. So it's like you gotta exhibit that type of behavior when you're a young person, you know, as violence, as being violent. You feel what I'm saying? And now everybody's believing it. Not everybody, but the media is all over it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man. Now she got to prove that he raped her. This is going to be a long process. And then, you know, what Jay-Z did, he stood up to that shit, man. That was smart. And then he counter-sued. He sued her. Even though she didn't have nothing, he still sued her. He could get something from your goddamn paycheck, from your job. You can still get sued, even though you ain't got no money. Wherever you work, you get a portion of that, of your earnings is coming to me. That'll teach your fucking ass to bring false accusations into my life. You feel what I'm saying? So a person can't become violent all of a sudden, bro. You know, he would have had a long list. If that was it, he would have had a long list of like violent acts in his prime as a man. You know, he would have been in and out of jail for something, or fighting, beating up somebody, or some shit like that. A bad temper. You feel what I'm saying? And he got a lot to lose, though. You know, he got a career to hold up, and it's like, he got a lot to lose. He gonna taint his name like that. A lot of these females are shady, bro. I have met these women, bro. Sub-5 stalker, like I said. She's a prime example of a bitch that tries to ruin your fucking life, bro. She's a prime example. She called the cops on me because I wouldn't sleep with her. She threw coffee on my car every single day. These are called narcissists, bro, and gold diggers. Evil little bitches, bro. Evil bitches. You gotta tread lightly, man. If you're gonna do some dirt, go outside the country, man. Mess with women outside the country. Well, not do dirt, but if you're gonna mess with some women, you know, like that, go outside the country. You know, these American women, they got it in for you. You know? So it's like, I don't know, like, you just gotta be careful, that's all, when you got the bag. Now it has to be some semen down there, his DNA around her coochie. You know what I'm saying? They gotta get all that evidence together. If there's no semen of Donovan, why am I about to call him Donovan Sharpe? No. I'm about to call him Donovan Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe, okay? If there's no semen down there, bro, of his, he didn't touch her, bro. Like, to be able to rape somebody, you have to be like a violent person. You feel what I'm saying? You have to be like, it has to be built in you, right? You have to be a violent person. You have to be very violent. So, for him to exhibit that type of I can't even talk today. I don't know why. For him to exhibit that type of behavior at his later age, that's not even in his character. You know what I'm saying? Something is off. Something is off, bro. You feel what I'm saying? A violent person, it comes from having a rough childhood or something, or your parents was violent towards you. You feel what I'm saying? So that's all you know how to do is violence. Look at Suge Knight. You know what I'm saying? He exhibited that behavior throughout his whole entire music career. He exhibited violence toward people. You know what I'm saying? Throughout his career. So, and he went to jail doing something violent, and now he got a life sentence, man. Suge Knight ain't never getting out. But he's a violent person, so he's in and out of jail. For Jonathan Sharpe to like all of a sudden become a rapist out of nowhere, that's not in his character, man. $50 million lawsuit? Come on, man, you know that's about the money. Look how big the lawsuit is. Look how much money it is. You know this person is trying to get rich off him, bro. Or this broad. It ain't just $5 million, $10 million. Nah, I want generational wealth. I want 50 million. Man, he better fight that to the teeth. He better have every single lawyer available. But just for him to go through something like that, it's like, man, you ain't safe. You ain't safe nowhere. Even when you get the bag, you just ain't safe. Anyway, man, I'm about to work out. You guys have a good day, man. Just wanted to drop that quick live. Gotta work out. Really trying to lose some goddamn weight, man. I gained a little bit while I was injured. Like 4 pounds, man. Goddamn, getting older sucks. It's getting harder and harder to move. Every single year that goes by, it gets worse. Every single year goes by, you just don't. It's like the last years of your life is gonna suck. The last years of your life. Feel what I'm saying? You won't be able to move like you used to. Anyway, you guys have a good day. I'm out, man. Gotta work out.